about an IT story, and it takes us back in 1993 when computers were not around as much, like in your home. You had computers in your offices, and computers were just not in the home, like talking about it. And also, it is some main characters, as we say, Phil. And Phil is the son of Will Wesley, um, and it opens up with Wes. He comes in and you see him counting money. So he's counting this money, and he's uh, in law school, but he's contemplating uh, quitting law school. Hello, Ria. Thank you for coming back in. And so he quits law school, but he wants to tell his family, but he's not telling them. He just kind of hold back. But then he quit law school to become a detective. His dad is already a detective. Meanwhile, his dad wants him to become a detective, but he doesn't want him to become a detective. And there are a lot of twists and turns in this. You have some main strong women in this. You have Marjorie, who is Wes's wife. Then you have Roxanne, who is the daughter, and then you have Phil, her brother, and they always have a bit of a sibling squabble going on. So you have Phil. He is a detective, and he has no clue that his sister is dabbling in there, because his sister have a string of things that are going on, different type of jobs, modeling and different things like that. But she is as much a part of what is going on than him. So you have, like I say, this IT story that is so much more than an IT story. And you have, unlike today where society, they go do these computer hackings to hack your personal life, where in this story, you have the computer hacking to see who has the best technology. And it is going on and popping. And Phil has some questions in the back of his mind, because as we always say as a reader, we don't want to give the story away, but Phil is contemplating, how did I get a job that I didn't apply for? So there's some things going on, some twists and turns, some father rivalry that is happening. And Phil is quite a smart guy. And then you have a character who I love to hate, Vincent. So Vincent is playing a strong role, whereas you have him, there's some things going on with Vincent. You want to keep your eye on him. And Vincent, the company that they're in, it was a legacy, and Vincent really don't want to have anything to do with it, but he's inherited this company, and they have some hidden secrecy, if you want to say so, that is really, really, it could really hit the fan. So in this story, you have Phil that plays a key part in this. So there is a laptop that is stolen with some pretty good incriminating evidence that could possibly wipe the legacy out. So I know I'm talking in bits and pieces because you're going to have to read it for yourself. And no, I'm not going to give it away. So this is a 5-star, and author Perry Bugsy was ahead of his time in doing so in this story, where you have some suspense going on, some secrecy, as we said, and you have some racism. You have some racism going on. You have some Jim Crow stuff going on. and you have a husband and a wife spat going on. Keep your eyes on Grace Lancaster. I really like her. She's this woman that works in a diner, but not only just diner going on. She plays a very important role. And Phil has a fiance, Anne. And Anne, she sort of reminds me of Marjorie. As to Marjorie, you get a glimpse of her, Mimi. And Mimi is the grandmother, so she has a lot of historical stuff going on. She also have this book that has a lot of history in it. She tells them about a certain story that kind of jars Phil's mind, and it brings him right back to a point where he reflects on what Mimi was talking about, as well as Marjorie. Mimi tells her some things, a mother-daughter type of thing. Mimi is the daughter-in-law, so it gets really good. So you would really like this story. Keep in mind it's an IT story with so much more. So I give this a 5. So very interesting. Those characters, Roxy, Marjorie, Anne, and Grace Lancaster. What I do like about this story that Perry Bugsby written, he writes some strong character female roles. He doesn't have them weak and spineless. But I also like the way that Phil and Roxanne, and there's time Roxanne is called Roxy, but I do like the sibling rivalry when it comes to the power struggle within the working industry. Miss Roxy holds it down. She is just phenomenal. You'll grow to love her, but sometimes she seems like she's a bit too heartless, and sometimes she will show her brother Phil that he needs to grow up. So I give this a 5-star, and I really, really like it. So stay tuned for that. The clip is down there if you guys want to enjoy that book. It is a 5-star book. First time writer. So this is Perry's first book, and he did well. Knocked it out the ballpark, so I really like that. And then also, guys, that is our live chat that we're going to have with Perry Bugsby, as well as this is one of our reads. Now, stay tuned for our next book that is going to come up. We're going to kick it off on August 1st, which is coming up real soon. Today is the 30th. And we will be reading our 5th book. That is going to be our 5th book that we're going to be reading. And it is about 2 girls that was abducted. And the title of the story is The Girl Taken. And that is by Charlie Dunley. So I'll put that clip there, and you guys stay tuned for that. And it's around the time of 2016, where they're talking about the abduction of 2 teen girls. You have the main character, Nicole Cuddy, and her friend, Megan McDonald. So in this story is settled in Emerson Bay, North Carolina, August 20th, 2016. You have these teenagers. But I've been sneaking a peek. You guys know I'm nosy. I sneaked a bit of a peek, and it opens up with a very young girl, very dark. She liked the darkness. She likes sometimes embracing the dark until something happens that's a bit of a scare to her. So she is on the chase. But you have Nicole's sister, Leva, and she is a forensic pathologist, or pathology. You can say it either way. And she is on the lookout for her sister, Nicole. She doesn't believe that her sister, is without hope. She believes she will come back. And so her job, Leva, she is, like I say, she is a forensic pathologist, pathology. I like to say pathologist, get the terms right. And she really likes her job. She does some autopsy, and she's very, very good. So Megan kind of gets me. You have two people out there at the same time. Now, we haven't read it. I just read some of the prologue. And you have one that comes back, one that stays, and she's abducted. Two was gone, and then you have one that comes back. Well, I have my eye because Megan comes back. Megan McDonald, she come back, and she has her mom who is sick, have a lot of anxiety. But why is it that Megan comes back, then all of a sudden, a year later, there's a book written about the abduction? Got my eyes on her. So guys, stay tuned, keep it locked. That is our next book coming up, The Girl Taken by Charlie Dunley. So guys, stay tuned for that. I will put that clip there. Daninia Barlow, thank you for watching. This is a video clip that is going to go live on YouTube. So this is part of our chat. So thank you for being here, my Facebook family as well as my YouTube family. Be on the lookout for Perry Bugsby book, The Hacks of Life, which is a 5-star read. We just finished reading it and we enjoyed it. And stay on the lookout for our 5th book, which is coming up, and it is titled The Girl Taken. Leading characters Nicole Cuddy and Megan McDonald, with her sister co-star, Nicole's sister co-stars, and her name is Leva, Livia. You can say Leva, whichever way you pronounce it, but I pronounce it Leva, like live, Leva. But that is our book news for today, and stay tuned for our live chat today with Dr. Min Dawn as she talks about her Queen Vernita series. Thank you guys for watching. I will put those clips up there, and you guys have a wonderful day. That is our book news. Signing off, Ellen Sutter of ESP Presents, and thank you guys for joining. Lisa Cole, I see you here. Rhea, thank you for being here the whole time. Lisa, thank you for popping in. And you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you guys. All right. Bye-bye.